welcome back to our channel. So we are officially in summer mode. The kids finished up their school a couple weeks ago. Balance this so I'm not like out of frame. And I actually took the rest of last week off of anything to get some organization done because we're working on their center. I went through clothes, had a big went through all the kids' clothes, sent a bunch of stuff to Goodwill that we did not need anymore, and I'm getting ready to kind of, like I've told you before, play musical bedrooms. Everything that we have been trying to do has been delayed. This cat, he wants all the attentions. Everything that we've been trying to do is delayed. So we are, halfway through June, and I've not even gotten the bedroom stuff kind of figured out. Like my goal is to have us all done by June so that I can like hit the garden hard and, like spend time working on the garden and kind of set up, like kind of have us not as rigorous, I guess, as our like school routine, but have like some sort of a summer routine. Because if we don't have some sort of flow routine, whatever, I feel like it just becomes chaotic and I get stressed out. My kids get stressed out and it just is not a fun summer. So I wanted to kind of talk about that and kind of like our routine that we're trying to get going. He's like wanting so much attention. So and we've had some, and just to talk about like what's been going on over here, because I feel like we've just been kind of everything's been behind. So like, how am I going to catch up and get all this stuff done before baby comes? Because like you can tell this wasn't planned, because I would have never purposely planned to have a baby the end of the summer, which is like when everything is happening. So we got our meat chicks so today's Monday. We got our meat chicks on Friday. Got a call from the post office, went and picked them up. Several were dead on arrival, which was really sad. And in the last 48 hours, we've lost over half of them. And like, I don't know, I will show you. They are in their brooder with a heat lamp, food, water, everything. And they're just not, all the ones that are here now seem to be fine. So we're debating, because at this point, we're in the middle of June, like butcher date is like early to mid-August, which is like basically close to when babies do. But I could either be, heavily pregnant or have a newborn, who knows. But anyway, so that got super delayed because we were planning on doing it in April. But to be honest, with the weather out here in the Pacific Northwest, it has been abysmal. It's hard because last year it was like, by this time last year, it was like 100+ degrees and really hot and dry and all these issues. But this year it's like so opposite. Like, I'd say the typical like Pacific Northwest summers are in between this. Like, we've already broken the records for April, May, and June, and we're not even done with June yet, with rain. So I don't know if my garden's gonna do. It's hard because part of me is like, I don't want to put a lot of effort into it if it's not going to produce anything, because it's like none of my plants have really grown since I planted them in mid to end of May, because part of it is just the weather. They don't get a lot of sun, and so it's just like, I don't know what we're gonna do. So I'm trying to figure out like, what to do with that. And then we're not going to be, at this point, we are planning on getting a refund. So every like hatchery you get, and these chicks were bought from Tractor Supply, just so you know, and like we've never mail ordered chicks before. And we got the call at like 6 a.m. So I got up at like because they called my husband, he called me. I got up, threw on some clothes. I literally like put kids in the car in their jammies. Half of them hadn't eaten breakfast yet, but I was like, I got all the 4 kids in the car, rushed down to the post office, picked them up, because you want to pick them up as soon as possible, because you don't want them sitting there all day, because they didn't have any heat or anything. So, and I actually, as the kids were getting up, I was like quickly, because we have our brooders, I was quickly getting those prepped, and I probably should have prepped them sooner, but we didn't know when the chicks were coming. So we basically, I went and got them. And yeah, like I said, a few were not doing well when I got them home, but I got them under the heat lamp trying to see if they could bounce back. I don't know if any of them did because we've lost, like every day it was like several were gone. And I guess that's pretty typical of Cornish cross because they're very, like they're literally designed to be eaten. That's why they're just not strong birds, which yeah, is a bummer. But every place has like a 48-hour guarantee. So if they pass in the first 48 hours, you can generally get a refund or replacement. So I think we're gonna do a refund, and then we're just gonna keep calling the local feed places because there's been a shortage, of course, of like meat chickens because a lot of people are doing the same thing we're doing. And so I think if we did, so we're gonna call them, like they say if you call on Monday, because sometimes they'll have orders that people just don't pick up. And sometimes they'll go back on and we can maybe get more chicks that way. But we really don't want to mail order again because it was not the best experience. And I mean, these poor kids, you know, obviously we've talked about life and death, but it's hard on them whenever they get excited about the little chicks. And I mean, it's going to be hard on them whenever we eat them, but at least they're not as cute and fluffy as they are now whenever you're eating them. But yeah, so I am going to slowly start waking up. I got my coffee going. The house is an absolute disaster. So my goal today is to get the house kind of put together, reset from the weekend, because Sundays I just kind of chill. And I mean, I'm definitely hitting that like third trimester, like not like my motivation. Like I feel like I do really good and then I hit about lunchtime and then my motivation just goes gone. So I'm going to start cleaning and get some stuff done today and kind of we'll show you the chicks and also show you a very fun, exciting surprise that we had on the property too, and see if I can get some video of them because we've officially had our first animals born on the property, so it's exciting. So it's raining again. I mean, everything's beautiful and green. Thing is, things just aren't growing, except for all the weeds, of course. Okay, so trying not to get my hair super wet. It's so wet. So a couple weeks ago, our duck went missing, maybe a little longer than that, but it was a while ago. And all of a sudden our duck was missing and I was assuming the worst because, you know, we have critters out here that, you know, eat ducks. Well, about a week or so ago, maybe a little bit more, we noticed that we found her sitting on some eggs. So we're thinking, oh, well, we'll see if she hatches them. I had no idea like what was going to happen. And I thought it'd be a lot longer. But look what we woke up to a few days ago. You see the little babies? So we started with 6 and now we have 5. So I don't know what happened to one of them. And I will put in a video here that we took shortly after they were born and we kind of saw them walking around with Mama. So I wonder how long she takes a break from laying eggs to raise the babies. So yeah, so we have 5 ducklings that I have no idea what to do with. But I guess the fun thing about it is it's our first animals officially born on our little homestead. And yeah, I'm hoping most of them are girls. But I actually know my sister-in-law's mother-in-law, so like her husband's mom, like says she wants some ducks. So I don't know if we will maybe when they get a little bit bigger share them or if we'll just keep them around because they were the first animals born on our homestead. But yeah, so I feel like today it's supposed to be rainy, tomorrow it's supposed to get better. So I was going to try to start working in the garden and kind of start our summer routine, but I'm not really sure what we're going to get done today. My first priority is getting this house picked up because it's really messy because Also, coat is blowing out. So what that means is that he starts to shed his winter coat. So I have like fur, all like tufts of fur all over my floor. So I have to vacuum that up and yeah, and hopefully get that to the point where I can, you know, keep it, because I have to brush him out. The thing is, he really doesn't like to be brushed out, and I have to, and it's like, it's a lot of work. Like, it would take me hours to get through him. So we've talked about taking him back to the groomer. We did take him to the groomer like a year ago, but unfortunately with the prices of everything, it's just cheaper for us to buy the combs. And even if I need to use clippers on him, I would rather just do it myself, because we're just trying to save money any little way we can, because we're just trying to be as frugal as possible, because like, we're doing fine, but you know, things are going up. It seems like there's not really an end in sight. And so we're just trying to kind of weather the storm and do things that we feel are going to be more like long lasting. So yeah, so I'm going to go inside and start picking up the house, cleaning up the house, because I got up really early this morning and nobody's up yet. So if I can get, like I've said before, I'm an early bird. I'm a morning person. So if I can get a few things done this morning, it kind of helps set my day and makes me feel better about life. So anyway, but yeah, I showed you earlier, here's our little, so here's our 2 brooders. They're just Rubbermaid tubs, and we cut out the middle, and then we basically put chicken wire, and then we like sewed it with regular wire so that they have kind of an open top. And so these are our meat chickens. So they're cute little fluff balls now, but in about 8 weeks, they're going to be chicken dinners. So I'm excited that at least we got some, because like I said, there's a lot of places that they're not, like, people aren't getting them. There's a shortage due to the bird flu, plus more people are doing it, which I think is good. I think more people should be, you know, doing a few things to try to be more self-sufficient, but that's just me. I'm doing the best I can to take care of my family, so hopefully everyone else is too. So I better go do that, because if I don't get started now, it probably won't happen, and then I'm going to feel like I didn't get anything done today. So little outfit of the day and pregnancy update. So 30 weeks today, and it is not warm enough. I actually have the heat on, but it's not warm enough for shorts. But I'm at that point where I'm just hot all the time. So I'm going to be wearing this cute summer outfit that I got from one of the hand-me-downs. I told you about my sister and sister-in-laws. We kind of share clothes. So these are new, but we've all kind of shared our clothes. But yeah, I feel like my belly's like about the same, but I'm really proud of myself. I haven't gained a ton of weight. So yeah, so this is our outfit of the day. Okay, so the kids just kind of finished up their summer school stuff. I mean, it's real short. I'm thinking like no more than half an hour. Mia's actually still working on like a reading program on the computer. I'm going to have her do over the summer, and hopefully it will help catch her up a little bit, because she's still struggling a little behind where I'd like her to be. So Sayla's finish up her multiplication. But yeah, so I think I'll probably do a video in a little bit once we kind of like get the, not kinks, but just kind of get ironed out what like our summer routine is. What's up? So anyway, I am already like, it's not even that late in the morning. I'm already feeling really worn out. But I think I'm going to chill for a little bit. And yeah, I just feel really tired. I woke up way too early this morning. Like, I could not sleep. And so I woke up really early and just was like, I'll just get a bunch of stuff done. But now I'm just feeling like I wish I'd have slept in. But I mean, it is what it is. I kind of just feel like you just kind of have to survive the last few weeks. But last couple months of pregnancy. But we'll see how it goes. So anyway. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to, probably snuggle with this one for a little bit. And I'm trying really hard to do like no TV until after lunch, because I want to because I feel like once the TV turns on, it's really hard to get off sometimes. And I don't want it to be on like all day long, because I don't think that's good for kids. So we had like a sun break, and now it's raining again. So I was hoping to get the kids to go play outside, but I don't think that's going to happen. At least not right now. So
only if we have rain jackets.
Ouch, yeah, I need to get you guys rain jackets, but
Only if we have
one more thing on the list that is just on hold for now, but anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna
only if we have rain jackets.
hang out, take a break, and get ready for lunch in a little bit. So I'm just finishing up laundry, and I am thinking I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So we have had kind of an eventful day. So you got to see our new baby ducklings. I have no idea what I'm going to do with ducklings. I'm like, this is not part of the plan. Right now we're trying to get our meat chickens growing. And at this rate, like butcher date, because we were so delayed on everything, it's going to be like right around when I'm due. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that. But maybe not quite when I'm due, but definitely like a little bit more like closer to comfort, I guess I should say. Anyway, so thank you guys for coming along with us today. Hopefully you had fun. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.